everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. I've got another beer review for you, and it is a beer that I've been dying to try. I've had it in my fridge for a little while now, and it is this. It is a Deeds Brewing Fresco, and it's an Italian Pilsner. So this particular beer is 5.1%. It's from Glen Iris, I believe. It is in Australia, which I believe is near Melbourne. Let me just double check that. It is. And this beer was, of course, sent in by Travis Wilson. Thank you very much, mate. I've really enjoyed some Deeds Brewing beers. This was one of the best, Deregular Tapioca, which was a hazy pale. I've had a couple of other Deeds beers as well, and I love an Italian Pilsner. Is it Italian Pilsner? I think it's an Italian Pilsner. The Duration do called Cutting Grass. I'm surprised it's not up there because it's one of my favourite beers ever. But it's really, really good. Really citrusy, really lemony. But the most importantly, it's fresh. Really, really fresh and light. So I'm hoping this can get close, if not beat it. Could you imagine? Really cool can art, almost like a picnic blanket sort of can art. There we go. Deeds are just brilliant, aren't they? If anyone's had Deeds beer, you'll know. Let's get this open. Boom! There we go. Let's get this into a glass. It should be really light in colour, and it is. It looks really, really good. Oh yeah, this looks really similar to Duration's one. I'm gonna give it a continental pour because it is a Pilsner after all. And boom! There we go. What have we got then? It's a semi-hazy, some really sort of, I don't know if you can see that sediment moving around in there. Some real sort of minuscule sediment that's kicking about. It looks cracking. It's the right colour. It's lighter than straw. It's got a 2.5 finger intentional foamy head. Yeah, this is just really good. There's the sediment in there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's hanging in the glass. It really is hanging in the glass. This looks cracking. Let's get an aroma then. Oh, lovely and malty and crisp and fresh. Bit too close there. Really floral. Really floral. Almost like lemongrass. That's really floral. It's almost got like a... Almost feels quite viney. I think straight away, just from the aroma, that viney aroma suggests that this is going to be dry. So Pilsners, I think some of the best Pilsners for me are the really dry ones. I like a lovely dry beer, especially a Pilsner. And for me, I say it all the time on these reviews, it kind of feels like it prepares my mouth to go in for another drink. You're not kind of going in with all these flavours in your mouth. I think we just got to go in, haven't we? Cheers, everybody. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Not as dry as I might have been hoping for, but the flavours are lovely. Lovely, sweet wafer malts. Almost there, but not there malts. It's lovely. Crisp, fresh. And it is floral. Oh my God. That's just really nice. None of the flavours are too insane. So Pilsners aren't really known for crazy flavours. It's more of a malt showcase at Pilsner, which this absolutely is. Those wafer malts are absolutely lovely. Kind of semi-sweet, not too crazy. I mean, look at the glass. I mean, look at that. And that all gives way to a lovely, I'm getting, for me, when I say floral, I'm getting lemongrass. And almost, I don't want, it's not rose as in rose the flavour, but almost like you're tasting the smell of a rose. Floral, herbal sort of vibe. Then it is semi-dry. It's not overly dry, but it is semi-dry. And just like that, that quick, it doesn't feel like you've ever tasted the beer. This is really quite nice. Crisp and refreshing, absolutely. It's a really delicate beer. You really have to go down into the beer for the flavours. If you weren't so much of a craft beer drinker, you could probably drink this and just think, yeah, it's just a nice, crisp, refreshing beer. Because the flavours aren't too overpowering. But what it is really delicate and really clever. That lovely floral thing. And that dryness at the back is that kind of viney character that I was picking up on the aroma. I know this is a beer that sort of might take you back to Italy, but this does have sort of a white winey, viney characteristic to it. It's just pleasurable. Honestly, this just it feels like the way it feels like I'm drinking water. It doesn't even feel like this is touching the sides. This is a 6-pack sort of beer. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you would buy this on its own. This is a 6-pack kind of beer. But it's delicate, it's crisp, it's refreshing. That lovely petal floral thing in there. It's almost a sweet petal and floral thing. It's really quite nice. Let's have a look at the can then. Al Fresco, Italian Pilsner 5.1%. There we go, as I showed you. Let's have a look at the back of the can. Oh. It's in Italian. I need to find out what this says. Hold on, I'll be right back. Right then, let's have a little look. So I've done a Google Translate on this. I won't read the Italian version, I'll read the British version. The British version says, this refreshing Italian pils can be best enjoyed after a trip to the Tuscan countryside. Yeah, imagine drinking this with that Italian sunshine on your back, it'd be ridiculous. Or outdoors on a summer evening. Drink it during a meal with the people you care most about and transform the occasion into a cheerful banquet. Fair play. Of an impressive light colour with a crown of white foam, our pils is delicately sparkling and aromatic with fragrances of flowers and white wine. Well, that's not bad. I got all that. I did get all that. Thanks to the dry hops processing, hops from the old and new world. Does it list the hops? These normally do, actually, to be fair. Yeah, there you go. Hops. Nelson Savan and Hallertau Mittelfrüh. There we go, right at the bottom there. So yeah, overall, not bad. Really quite a clever beer for me. It's delicate, it's fresh, it's crisp, it's refreshing. It's not packed full of flavour, but your Pilsners never are. Or, I say never are, commonly aren't. And I think there's enough in here to keep anybody interested, from your day drinking guy that just smashes cans, which is absolutely fine, I'm not looking down on that, to your craft beer enthusiast that's looking, you know, a lot of craft beer now, it's lager heavy. It is lager heavy, and this is another cracker from Deeds Brewing. How would I rate it then? I'm going to give that a good 4.5 out of 5. I think that's really, really good. Maybe not as dry as I really like my Pilsners, but not a bad effort. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Have you had this? Get in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you would be so kind. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.